Welcome to a Mountain Blade line battle. Before we get into that though, we are here with the Legion DM crew, as we can see them lining up ready for battle against the CotFM crew, and I'm here today with the second in charge, I believe, 2IC of Legion DM, CMR Commander, I guess that stands for, Osama here. So I'll do a bit of an interview here, so say good day.
G'day guys.
What's your predictions for the upcoming match?
Upcoming match? Hopefully we can win this. It's going to be a tough battle and very interesting. Well, pretty much melee isn't that great, so hopefully we don't get into many melee complications with the CotFM.
From my understanding, the CotFM are the #1 team in the league so far, so I think you guys are placed tonight, so you seem to have your work cut out. Is there anything different you're going to do versus these guys to win?
Different? Hopefully we can just try to catch them off guard in many situations. Keep using different tactics, like Napoleon said. Never use the same tactic once if it works.
Right. What would you guys' strengths be for this game, you think?
Well, against CotFM, our strengths would probably be more the shooting area.
Right, I see. It's a question, I'm not really a Mountain Blade player, but is it based on luck? It seems like a lucky draw if you take a shot.
Well, pretty much it's lucky with the accuracy of the gun, because you can just go anywhere the bullet. So you just gotta pretty much watch out and aim the right spot and just hope you get a shot.
Right, okay. I see. So hopefully today you'll be at range versus CotFM and pretty much stay away from their bayonets, because they're really good at melee.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm thinking it.
Okay, good luck with the upcoming match, and I'm sure you guys will do well.
Yeah, cheers, man.
G'day everybody and welcome to a Reg v Reg battle. Yes, you just heard Strat's little introduction to Osama of the Legion Del Mar. I am here with Wookie of the crew of the Flying Moonfish, and he's going to give a little bit of a wrap-up, or not a little bit of a wrap-up, bit of a prelude on his chances tonight in this Reg v Reg final match as well against the Legion Del Mar. So Wookie, take it away. What do you think your strengths are tonight?
I think our strength is definitely melee, and I know that the Legion definitely practices shooting a lot, so that could be an issue for us.
So there's going to be lots of YOLO charges on the behalf of the crew of the Flying Moonfish whenever they can.
Possibly, but I wouldn't rule us out when it comes to shooting. Based on other matches, we can hold our own most of the time.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
You are the first place team, so you obviously have a big advantage coming into the night, only losing one game, and that was the third ROF. I'm sure you would be very, very confident tonight in being to progress to the next round.
Yes, reasonably confident, but also reasonably cautious, because, anything can happen. No reason to throw the match for being overconfident.
Exactly. Well, good luck in the battlefield tonight, and I guess you will watch this, and a lot of people will watch in the coming seconds as I cut to the start of the game. So good luck to Wookie, good luck to the crew of the Flying Moonfish, and let's play some line battle.
Catch you later.
G'day everybody and welcome to this beautiful Thursday night, and at about, I think it's 7:45, we're 45 minutes late for the starting of this Reg v Reg final, as Conroy lets us know it's live. That is beautiful, thank you very much Conroy. I'll be watching over Wookie's crew of the Flying Moonfish crew, and Strat29, or just Strat, will be on the other side. He will be watching over the Legion Del Mar, as you'd know by the little prelude, and let's say g'day to Strat, and we are finally dual casting together. It feels great to be back dual casting a game.
G'day Hansy, it does indeed. Great to be dual casting with you finally, as I'm following the Legion DM crew here. Definitely got their work cut out against them with the CotFM crew, the #1 seed, and they are, I think, the 9th seed in this tournament with only 2 wins and 7 losses. So speaking to Mr. Osama, the 2IC there, he definitely wants to get in shooting range and not into melee versus these melee heavy CotFM guys. As we see at the moment, the Legion DM crew have a nice hill over there. Hansy, how's the CotFM crew doing?
The CotFM have just lined up in the middle of the wheat field. I saw one of them take a shot to the body. He didn't get killed. A bit unlucky there. It would have been a nice kill, a very nice long-range kill there for the Legion Del Mar. But no, they just lined up, rounded off a shot, reloaded, and now they're back off to the left-hand side of this wheat field, probably the right-hand side of the hill from where the Legion Del Mar are looking. It looks like they're going to try and run all the way back around the house and probably try and flank up through the pine forest. That's my little tip of expertise, even though it's 0 for this game. But if I could give a tip of expertise, that's what I would be doing, because I would know as the crew of the Flying Moonfish, they want to get as close to the enemy as they can. As you said, they have a very excellent melee skill, and the Legion Del Mar want to keep them at shooting range. At the moment, they're just piling up behind the house. Any major movements going on for the Legion Del Mar?
Oh, not one. There's only one major movement. One guy just planted his back of his head to the ground for some reason, and I checked tab, but it seems like the teams aren't even. So, why did one of the Legion DM crew suicide for some reason? Do you have any idea?
Probably not. I think that the admin said balance, and then the Legion Del Mar thought they needed to balance, but actually they didn't. So now it's the crew of the Flying Moonfish that needs to balance themselves. But oh well, I'm sure it will all get figured out in the coming moments. As right now, the crew of the Flying Moonfish have split up into 2 lines. They've got a little bit of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-man, and I'm pretty sure 7-man action coming through the wheat field, and another little group flanking through the back wheat field coming through the pine forest. So hopefully they get as close as they can, and we can see that beautiful melee from the crew of the Flying Moonfish, and I'm sure that the Legion Del Mar would be running away from this move right now.
I think they have definitely noticed that they're flanking as they turn to face the guys coming from the pine. As a nice volley there with Ransky taking out Musketball Iggy, and Redbeard goes down as well. So 2 up for Legion DM. Very nice shooting there. As well, here comes a charge from the CotFM crew from behind, as there are 3 up now. The melee's coming very shortly, but they're a lot down. How do you think they'll fare, CotFM?
Well, the CotFM obviously do have the brilliant melee skill, but being outnumbered, I guess it's going to be pretty tough. But here you go. This is where you just see the green and red flash up in the bottom left hand of the screen. It just becomes ridiculous to commentate.
And mostly green, in fact. They're from the Legion DM crew, actually. For me, it's actually green, possibly. But I can see more reds. Actually, no, I can see more whites now. It's actually even 3-on-3 here. Sop takes out...
Okay.
What the?
Well played. Let's get ready for round 2.
Nice.
G'day everybody and welcome to round 2. It says 0-0 in the top left hand corner because the server crashed. I'm still here with Strat. I hope he hasn't walked away from his computer because I haven't heard him talk for a while. I'm sure he's still there, but I will be watching for the crew of the Flying Moonfish, and Strat will be from the Legion of Del Mar. Let's get ready for some round 2 action on this still first map.
G'day, Strat here again. We see Legion DM crew coming up this hill again, so they really start close to this really OP looking hill, don't they? They're coming up, I think they're going to camp the hill once again. So it seems like a bias start. Is this like a workshop of Mountain Blade here, Hansy?
Yes, it very much could be the workshop. I don't know if the Legion Del Mar are Russians, but yes, they definitely play this map like the Russians play workshop, as everybody does know.
Indeed. Well, I just saw one of the Legion DM guys just go right down there to attract some bullets there. They actually sent the girl, the only girl in the team. I don't know if it's really a girl or a crossdresser. Red Dawn. He's got 2 nice blondie pigtails, but we see Goatee tag out ready there. Is there any girls in the CotFM crew?
I cannot see any ponytails in the CotFM crew at the moment. I'm pretty sure... Actually, wait, that might be a ponytail just there. Yeah, actually, I think there's a lady with a cigar, maybe. Yeah, there is definitely a lady with a cigar. I'm pretty sure that there's a lady in the CotFM crew anyway somewhere, but... yes, they are lining up their shots once again. I'm pretty sure the Legion Del Mar will be ducking behind that hill, but they do have 1 kill up right now, the crew of the Flying Moonfish. The very heavy melee, but they were able to get a long-range kill with some very, very nice shooting. I can see some guys jumping around on top of the hill as well. I'm pretty sure that is not the best idea, considering the crew of the Flying Moonfish are already up 1 kill and have been pretty accurate, I guess, with obviously the 1 kill to 0 of Legion Del Mar at this stage.
Indeed. I think they're just trying to attract attention. Looks like Osama is one of the leaders that, I guess, does the doing, not just orders people around. He's actually putting his life on the line, jumping up and down to get the shot. But might not be a good idea losing the officer in the first round. Can they actually command once they're down? Are they allowed to do that in the rules?
Yes, I'm pretty sure they can. I'm pretty sure, like, when they go down, they're allowed to command from spectator mode or whatever.
Oh, right, I see. So they must be locked, I suppose. They're really just camping down below this hill. Last round, we saw CotFM do a dual attack, flanking through the pines in the wheat. They might not try that again after what happened. What do you think they'll do now? They seem very stationary at this stage.
Well, I think the number one seed of the CotFM is actually a little bit of a it's a bit of a monkey on the back, because there's obviously a lot of expectation on these guys to play so well, and obviously they've lost the first round of the first map. It kind of puts them on the back foot. They're 1-0 down, and like they were obviously the aggressors in the first round, and they're saying, hey, we were so aggressive last round, now it's your guys' turn to come at us, kind of thing, and not just use the workshop-like hill against us.
Wow. What the hell? Wreckdawn just bayonets Cake in the back? What the hell is going on? That's definitely punishable, and I think Osama will be slapping Mr. Cake after this. What the hell? It's insubordination, definitely.
Yeah, I really have no idea in that. Maybe it was just like to even it up or something, so the crew of the Flying Moonfish maybe moves. But I can see now that oh no, they wouldn't have evened up because they're already down one man. But I see that it's 11 versus 13 now in the favour of the crew of the Flying Moonfish in this just battle of Mexican standoffs right now. If I had a little bit of Mexican standoff music to put in the background, I would be doing that at the moment, because it is just stationary hill for hill, and this makes for some absolute brilliant viewing. I'm sure this will get 100,000 billion views on YouTube, as this is probably the most riveting line battle I've ever seen.
Indeed, there's nothing much to actually say on the strategy so far, except by camping, but I do have a theory on why they killed it. Why Kate killed Miss Dawn, because she was actually a girl, and I think she was unleashing some pheromones which were attracting the ColorFM, and they were definitely scared of the ColorFM crew, so they thought they'll kill her to stop the smell.
a bit of Anchorman. They can smell the menstruation. It's a bit of reference to the bears. But no, the CotFM is still just firing random shots off into the fog. I'm pretty sure it's pretty hard to see the Legion Del Mar running around in the hill. I can see maybe like 2 or 3 heads every now and then just jump up. It looks like they're quite content to sit on that side of the map, and the crew of the Flying Moonfish aren't wasting bullets. They do have 31 cartridges to shoot, but then again, they could very well waste bullets if they're just going to keep shooting at these guys at the moment.
That seems like it's working so far, Handy. It seems like the Legion DM crew will take care of themselves with their clumsy bayonets eventually.
Yes, even though they are the shooting, and I guess you could say their bad melee definitely came into play there, as one of them ended up killing a teammate. But yes, I'm amazed that we've been able to talk for so long about absolutely nothing happening, because the first round was very, very exciting with lots of movement. This round, I guess, not as exciting for viewing, as there's a lot of sitting around doing nothing, but I can't see the Legion Del Mar. Oh, there you go, they are popped on the hill. I was going to ask if they were moving away, but of course they will not be, as that is a very, very overpowered hill we have come to notice.
Indeed, there's 19 more minutes of this going on, I believe. So what happens if it reaches to 0 after this? Is the person with the most amount of people alive win?
I don't know. I think it's a draw, but here we go. The crew of the Flying Moonfish are moving. The number one seed has decided we've had enough. Oh no, they've only taken about 15 steps forward. Don't worry. I thought they were going for like a super mega bayonet charge, but they've just lined up and fired some shots at the scattered Legion Del Mar soldiers on top of the hill. So I guess you can kind of say that there's no brilliant flanking maneuver happening. They've just moved up 15 steps and fired some shots, and that's about as exciting as we've got so far in this second round.
But definitely now I think they're in actual shooting range of the Legion DM crew if they want to pop out and start shooting, and Legion DM is still in a good position, I think, to actually just pop out, take some shots and go back in and try even the numbers out, because in the melee they will have practically no chance versus being down people. They have to be up by quite a few, because one per one, no way. There's got to be at least two versus one with the CotFM melee.
Oh, definitely, and if the CotFM YOLO charge is going to be very, very hard for Legion Del Mar to fight them off at the moment. But the CotFM are kind of just slowly moving around to the right-hand side of this hill, I guess. Oh no, they're kind of keeping on the middle in the little valley, because it's got a little bit more of a hill to it, and it's less of an incline to the top of the hill. When they finally do YOLO charge to the top of the hill, they are lining up to take some shots. They've got their rifles presented, and I think they're just shouldering arms at the moment, and they're probably just going to move around or not. Here comes a Legion Del Mar, though. Surely they're going to fire off some volleys.
Whoa! Ooh, two per one. So Legion DM crew came out one extra guy there. So they've not even the odds. One more to even the odds here. So it looks like this tactic is working so far, but CotFM aren't budging. They're thinking they can shoot them out. Should they charge soon, or would this be? What would you do in this situation? Even though I guess they're probably They should be listening. You should be listening to their advice.
Yes, I definitely should be listening to their advice. But their captain, Wookie, or that shouldn't say their captain, their leader, Wookie, has got the spyglass out, and I'm guessing he's just locating targets for them to shoot at. But I believe the splitting into two lines worked very, very well, as they kind of caught the Legion Del Mar off surprise. Unfortunately, the charge was probably just a little bit too slow, because obviously we saw the Legion Del Mar had enough time to regroup and kind of just bunch up and just stab the crap out of the crew of the Flying Moonfish when they got to the hill. But I'm pretty sure that double line can work right now, and they're going to have to do something. They've got their rifles presented right now, and they're just moving up every, say, maybe 5-10 seconds. They just kind of take 5 steps forward and just keep getting closer and closer to the hill, and that's what the crew of the Flying Moonfish need to do. They need to get as close as they can to the hill with as less casualties, because obviously the more numbers they have, they are going to dominate in the melee against the Legion Del Mar.
That's very true indeed. They look like sitting ducks though at the moment, with the Legion DM crew being able to come up from the hill and shoot and fall back. But here comes a charge, I believe, by CotFM crew coming in quite closely. They're pretty much very safe, Legion DM crew. They're not moving. Is this going to be a full-on charge?
They have lined up. I think they're probably now they're going to scatter. So this is very, very good. If the Legion Del Mar fires their shots, which I'm pretty sure they won't. They've been told to halt. But if they fired their shots, I think you'd see every single crew of the Flying Moonfish soldier run up at them at that hill. Because as soon as they waste their ammo, I'm pretty sure the crew of the Flying Moonfish will come absolutely, as their name states, flying at them. I see a couple of them have fired, and I think the crew of the Flying Moonfish are trying to get around the right-hand side of the hill. There's one kill there as well.
Even the odds there, so it looks like they aren't really scattered there, and I believe they can't fire when they're not in line formation. So, they're actually forming up to form a line here to take a counter. So let's see how this shot goes from the CotFM crew. There's one guy behind as well. So what is this guy doing? There's very, very, very spread out here, the CotFM crew here.
Yeah, they're really all over the place. I think one guy was maybe trying to Rambo as the Legion Del Mar. Get another beautiful kill there on Lookout Timbers. Nice kill by, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. And on top of the hill, I think the crew of the Flying Moonfish shots are being very ineffective as well, as there's kind of a little bit of a mound in front of the Legion Del Mar crew at the moment, but I think here comes a little bit of a scattered YOLO charge. The Del Mar definitely have the numbers right now, and I think they'd be able to easily dominate on top of this hill. There's another kill for the Legion Del Mar, and here comes the charges. I will let you commentate us all the way to the end through this one, Strat.
No worries. Look, Aussie Gold was trying to take some shots up from the back, but he wasn't able to engage, as that's not part of the rules. If they don't attack at the same time. But here comes the full melee here. It's really hard to call out at this stage. Manby takes out Sub. Dragon Sword, well, all 4 CotFM crew takes out 5 CotFM versus Legion DM. The melee has gone entirely the CotFM favourite. Luther has taken the first kill to Aussie Gold, and it's basically 1 versus 5 or 6 here. We've got the leader, Osama, here, just getting ravished off more corners there. And there it goes. It was pretty much they were up one guy in that melee, but then all of a sudden the bayonets came. Legion DM fell like flies.
Yes, indeed they did, and that is a very, very good second round win to the CotFM. I'm tipping that, as I said before, obviously the having the first seed tag puts a lot of pressure on them. I think they might now probably just relax a little and probably charge round and do a little bit more sneaky maneuvers, I guess, as they're now 1-1 and they've got a point on the board early in this final game. I'm pretty sure the winner of this might go, I don't want to say grand final, but they go pretty damn far into the competition's end, I'm pretty sure, as like the lower seeds played off to see who would play the higher seed, and I'm pretty sure that whoever wins this gets a very, very nice position towards the end of the finals. And hey, the Legion Del Mar's in an open field right now, not hill camping.
Indeed, an interesting play here this time. So is this the only map, Hansy? So is this going to be a playoff of 3 maps, or is it just the 1 map for the entire game?
In a Reg v Reg, there's usually 3 maps. There's 3 maps with 3 rounds each, and I can't remember the point system. I'm not even going to try and reiterate the point system. I've had the point system explained to me at least 5 times, and I still don't understand it. I know it's like 1 point a map, but then if you win a round, you get plus 65. I don't really know. It's just a guess here. But the crew of Flying Moonfish are firing off some shots at the Legion Del Mar. Surely there were some hits.
Yeah, they got 2 guys in that instance there, just injured at the fact. It's like in the position they're in high ground, but they don't have much cover. And there goes one goatee, takes out Wolfgang. Does the CotFM crew have cover? It looks like there's a slight hill that you can go behind.
Yeah, the Legion Del Mar does have the upper ground, as we can easily see, but the crew of the Flying Moonfish have identified this little mound, and it's kind of like they're at the bottom of a hill, and this little mound just covers their body, and just so they can peek their rifles over the top and take shots at the Legion Del Mar. So I think the Legion Del Mar probably needs to flank around and try and find a different angle. I think they might lose this engagement if it lasts too long, but I suppose both regiments just happy to keep firing off at each other, but I'm pretty sure Legion Del Mar are down one man as well, and now down a second man. Is a good kill there by Pennant on Mega Knight. That was very, very nice, and Legion Del Mar looks like they're doing some sneaky maneuvers up on that hill now.
Yes, they're definitely fleeing, looking for a better advantage here, because they're definitely in a losing battleground, fighting against the CotFM crew behind that hill there, but they're just moving up to the high ground again, to somewhere else, even higher ground, but again, no cover whatsoever. From my observations, it doesn't seem like there is much advantage to have the actual high ground to shoot down. The bullets don't actually lose much of their traction by their speed.
Yes, indeed, and you can see that this hill is not effective as the other hill, because the other hill was just kind of like a hill in the middle of just a valley. It was kind of a moat of, not water, but it was just kind of moat of land around it. It was pretty much climbing Mount Everest to get to the top from any side. But at the moment, the crew of the Flying Moonfish does have the advantage cover with this little mound, and I think they might be taking off in another direction. They're all lining up, and I think they might be flanking around the right-hand side of the hill, using those hills once again. But they are out in the open in the moment, obviously on the move. You don't want to be shooting at a moving target, but the Legion Del Mar probably have the crew of the Flying Moonfish in a little bit more of an open area now. They've given up their major cover advantage.
That's right. They've definitely got a lot of their guys wounded as well, so in the melee you'll probably find 3 of them in the Legion DM crew are already pretty much dying, bleeding to death. But it's nice to see the CotFM crew really taking the initiative to attack last game, even in this game, even though they were down in the actual initial melee. They seems like their skill, they pretty much carry themselves with their skill. That's why they're number 1, pretty much because of their melee.
Yeah, no, I've had quite a few people tell me that they are a very, very good regiment, and they're a good shooting regiment. There are regiments that are better than them out there, but the field that they really excel in and no one can match them is the melee, as we saw. I'm pretty sure they went in probably a man down. I think by the end of Legion Del Mar's shooting at the crew of the Flying Moonfish soldiers, and they still came out easily, and they had 5 guys left as well, and it was pretty much like, I think it was maybe like a 10 versus 8 melee battle in the favour of the Legion Del Mar, and the crew of the Flying Moonfish came out with 5 guys. So just amazing the melee skill that they have, and I'm pretty sure the Legion Del Mar have taken off in a different direction.
They're now flying away to the hill area again. I think from the initial first 2 rounds here, they decided they probably should have started camping that initially, because that's definitely the most OP hill in the entire map, with declines all over. They can quite easily play the peekaboo tactics from every single side, no matter which way they flank. As I see, they're quite hot on their tails here, the CotFM crew. I guess they're going to try finish it off, as it's pretty much the 2 men down here, and the more the Legion DM crew loses its men, it doesn't look good for them at all, because in the melee they really need to be up by a lot of players.
Yes, definitely. As the crew of Flying Moonfish does take their initial shots, I'm amazed that that guy actually probably got a shot around the house. A little bit obstructed by the house at the moment on the right hand side. Oh, that is a very nice kill on Aussie Gold. Dawn deserves he just deserves like his own little segment on that shot. That was absolutely brilliant. That is a very, very nice kill there.
And basically, I'm just going to say Aussie Gold got killed by a girl, because that shot was done by the lady with 2 ponytails.
There you go, Aussie caught that one. It's always good to see Aussie die. Everyone likes seeing Aussie die, and that will help the Legion Del Mar in the melee stages, because I'm sure that Aussie Gold is a very, very capable melee player, as the rest of the crew of Flying Moonfish. But 1 less Moonfish is definitely good news for the Legion Del Mar at the moment. The Moonfish are happy to just trade volleys at the moment with the Legion Del Mar, it looks like.
Indeed, it's a very favourable position to trade volleys, I believe, but they actually aren't using the decline of the hill too much. They're actually on the top of the hill still just shooting down, so if they wanted to, they could probably go down a little bit more and only have their heads or guns exposed, and so they're not, so their legs are pretty much Well, I can't find the words for that. The legs can't get shot.
Oh, there you go. It's less of the body to aim at, which is helpful. But the crew of the Flying Moonfish are doing what they did in the first round. They're splitting off into their little 6, and I'm pretty sure it would be 5 on the other side. No, it's 6 and 6. They've got 6 coming from the left and 6 coming from the right, both going through the wheat field, so they've got a little bit of cover. The Austrians do have that little kind of flick up on their hat, so I really don't know how that's going to help them through the wheat field. But what are the Legion Del Mar doing at the moment, as I cannot see through this wheat?
It's just strange. They're just running away from the hill. They're giving up the hill and running away down to the original position we saw the CotFM crew in the first round, down to the pine trees over there. So they're giving up the OP area and they're just running away. But there's 6 guys there countering. Can they maybe out volley them there? There's only 6 of them over there. Where are the other guys?
The other guys have now taken the hill. They've planted the Austrian flag in the top of the hill, and they've now claimed it for the mighty land of Austria, the mighty Austrian Empire, and are taking shots at the Legion Del Mar, but they have run away back into the forest. So it looks like this is going to be an even longer regiment than the regiment battle than the first one. I'm pretty sure the other one, the second round, lasted about 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure this is heading up to at least the 10-minute mark right now, and it looks like it's going to go a lot longer than that at the moment, as those guys have run all the way back, and the crew of the Flying Moonfish now have the workshop-like hill Strat.
Oh yes, definitely. I don't see the Legion DM crew ever going to attack that hill. It's just too hard to attack, especially when they're man down, and especially because they need to get up on the kill count because they don't want to face a CotFM with players down. But they do have a slight decline here for the Legion DM crew, so I'm not even sure they have a perfect shot on the Legion DM crew from up there.
They did not really, but they are going now 6 left and 6 right. Once again, I'm pretty sure the other guys on the other side will go into the wheat field. I should probably try and keep eyes on them. Oh no, they are staying in the valley. Probably not the spot that I'd be running into. I would not be running into the depths of the valley. I'd probably run out a lot wider than that and try and come all the way around behind so they can kind of sandwich them. But they are just scattering like ants before the rain, or ants before the storm, I guess. It is a little bit of calm before the storm as well. It kind of gives it a bit of a serene kind of feeling before the volleys are taken by the Legion Del Mar, which I'm sure they are. Surely they're setting up defences as well to take on the crew of the Flying Moonfish when they charge up the hill.
Yeah, they're in a nice triangle formation here, being able to shoot on both sides here, but in fact they're like one big blob where the 6 of each of the CotFM crews battalion can actually shoot at that big blob, and if they miss the other 6 they can possibly hit the other side. I don't think it's a very favourable formation at this stage, as there are 2 men down now with the volleys there to that big blob, as those 6 formation seems to be working very well for them.
It does, and now the leader, Wookie, has called on his 6 to charge up the hill, and I think the other side of the hill sees the crew of the Flying Moonfish charging as well, all up against the Legion Del Mar. I'm pretty sure this is just going to be bayonet slicing until the end of the game, as the Legion Del Mar do get another kill. It's 9-10. It's a 1 favour for the crew of the Flying Moonfish, but really they only need 1 player to probably take out 8. It's like a 1-to-8 ratio for the crew of the Flying Moonfish, but here we go. They're going to get some shots, but unfortunately miss, and I think we're going to let you take this all the way to the line in this one, because I'm sure the melee is about to start. Strat.
Already takes that peanut there, so I think they are pretty much even. Kate takes that Kuthberg, but here comes the melee now. I think they're up 1 now, the Legion DM crew, but they're actually coming quite slowly here. We see Mad Eye take Luther, the CotFM crew. Actually pretty slow, I believe, this time. Lots of blocking happening, very nice. As Luffy takes out Ransky, Goatee takes out Techno, so CotFM up 2. Legion 2, Legion DM crew takes out now 3. Wow, they're actually holding their own in this melee here. But now Dragon Sword takes out Tammy, and it looks like there's only 4 versus 5 now, as CotFM makes the 5 versus 3. And a gang on Mandu, and I think there's only 1 guy left, as CotFM really shows the Austrians here that Mr. Osama, the last guy again there. Not sure if it's saying he's very, very good at blocking, or if he's fighting the last man, but there it goes. Too strong in the melee, Hansi. What can Legion DM crew do?
Well, let's hope they can pick it up for the second map, and I'm going to stop recording, and we shall catch you all on the second map.
G'day everyone, welcome to the map number 2 with CotFM up against Legion DM. Last round we saw the CotFM crew destroy the Legion DM crew in the melee battle and ended up 2-1. So Legion DM did get one game off here, and I'm here again with Hansi from the Aussie PC Gamer here for a dual cast. Say hello.
Hello, hello, hello. I am here, and yay, we are dual casting. As I said, the first map, not first round, because I know there are 3 rounds of map, and there are 3 maps for the night. Geez, I still have to get that rule through my head, but the crew of the Flying Moonfish are just moving out between all these bushes at the moment. We cannot see the Legion Del Mar, even though I'm a good maybe 10 meters above them. I still can't see the Legion Del Mar. It looks like there's a lot of bushes and a lot of cover to hide behind, or not hard cover, but a lot of bushes to maybe cause flanks around right now. Whereabouts are that pesky Legion Del Mar crew?
They're very pesky and sneaky indeed. Now they just left the spawn yard. They were just, I don't know, assembling there for quite a while, but they're actually just around the spawn area still. They're actually walking back to spawn, doing a big U-turn here. So there's lots of groves here. It looks like a French area. It's definitely, I think the map's called French Farm here. Reminds me of the World War II hedge groves in France here. As you see, they're actually camping spawn. They're just next to the buildings in their original spawn place. Where are the CotFM crew?
The CotFM crew, we did just see the Legion Del Mar. We saw them through some bushes, and now they're heading off to the left-hand side, probably trying to flank. I think that the crew of the Flying Moonfish, the Legion Del Mar saw maybe the third ROF video that I did, and they saw that the third ROF were able to suck the crew of the Flying Moonfish in, and then out melee them, or just kind of like building skirmishes and just hide behind one section of the building, kind of pop out, take some shots, kill a guy, then duck back and reload while other guys popped up and take shots from another angle. It was a very, very long and grinding game, but no, the third ROF did end up winning that. As we all know, they gave the crew of the Flying Moonfish their only loss, and they are jumping to see where the Legion Del Mar is, but not even I can see where the Legion Del Mar are. Whereabouts are those guys?
Well, they've just moved around from their spawn. I'm not sure. There's not really a map I can say they went south or north, but they just went down to the other side of the map where there's buildings, but now they're back into the hedge groves. They're actually coming down to the center area now, where it's quite different. There's actually a lot of wheat there, so that's a good landmark to describe. I can't actually see the CotFM crew either. Where are they now?
I'm just kind of looking towards the sky at the moment to see if I can get maybe a top-down view on whereabouts everyone is. The Legion Del Mar are over at the... Oh no, so the crew of the Flying Moonfish are over at the Legion Del Mar's spawn. I'm pretty sure where they spawned is where they are at the moment. I cannot see the Legion Del Mar just yet, but the crew of the Flying Moonfish are scattered around. I don't know why they're scattered. I think they're just scattered in case the Legion Del Mar have an angle on them and they can't see them. But, oh, there we go. I can see red vests off to the right, so we can see those red jackets of the UK hiding in the bushes.
I wonder if the players can actually see them, because we do have the luxury of looking up, but I don't think the other players can see them, because it's definitely a hedge grove and lots of bushes there, and yeah, I don't think they can. But it looks like the CotFM are lining up. They must have seen something. Do you think they've seen the Legion DM crew?
I think they've definitely seen the Legion DM crew, as I can now see them. Where they were originally was a better spot, as in they were kind of down the hill and behind the bushes, but when they started moving, I think one of them saw a red jacket and then is just going, hey guys, let's line up and take some pot shots off of them. It's actually 15 versus 15 as well, so this is a very, very big regiment battle as well. More numbers means bigger advantage for the crew of the Flying Moonfish, I guess, when it comes to melee, and they now move off to the right in pursuit of the Legion Del Mar. And whereabouts are they heading?
They're heading towards the left-hand side. I'm not sure how to describe it, but they're going around in circles. They're coming back. They're hiding around the bushes still, so I'm not too sure what kind of maneuvering they're doing. I just feel like it's a cat and mouse chase at the moment, but they're not actually going to an advantageous ground. Maybe they just want to use the buildings. But it seems like the start of these games are just walking around. I don't see much strategy, or I can't see it myself. Can you make sense of what they're doing now, the Legion DM crew?
Well, through my expertise of casting 4 games in regiment versus regiment battles, I can say I understand absolutely nothing that is going on right now. I can see that the crew of the Flying Moonfish are lining up, and I just saw a red jacket pop out of a bush. I think they're behind a shrubbery back there, a shrubbery from the Monty Python Holy Grail. If you've ever seen that, that is a very, very funny scene. But no, they are lining up, and some of them are taking shots. I think that might have been a little bit out of line there as well, as another player kicks another player, and I think, I thought the crew of the Flying Moonfish were just about to have an in-house brawl, but they decided to all focus on the job and start heading off, as one player kicked another, and that could have just led to an absolute powder keg of explosions. But they're lining up. Whereabouts are those Legion Del Mar?
They're actually in a good position now, lining right underneath the hedge grove here with cover of the actual ground to cover their legs, and bush cover to actually cover their cover their actual uniform. So the CotFM dude Manbeard takes that Mega Knight here, but it looks like they're in a good position there where CotFM crew don't have any cover whatsoever. How is there any cover at all down there?
The crew of Flying Moonfish don't really have any direct cover in front of them. That's a nice kill by Tribune Techno. Oh wait, I should just say Techno on Aussie Gold. It's always good to see Aussie Gold die, but they do have maybe a few stumps, I guess, scattered across the field that maybe the Legion Del Mar might shoot into, and Dragon Sword gets a very nice kill from the crew of the Flying Moonfish just there. But no, I can definitely see that the Legion Del Mar do have a massive cover advantage. I think I can see them moving off as well.
Yeah, strangely enough, they were in a decent position there, definitely. They have a massive cover advantage, but they're just running away now after losing one of their troops. But it's always good to see, as he said, good to see Aussie Gold die. For some reason, he's always the first to die in these line battles today, even, in fact. He must have done something bad to deserve this karma.
He always does something bad. It's Aussie. Legion Del Mar soldiers just go inside that house, or...?
No, not I don't think there is actually a door to go inside, but they're actually hiding behind. So they're in line formation just on the edge of the end of the building, basically, so they can pop out and shoot possibly. They're actually in a full line. There's actually only one guy at the edge scouting on the other right-hand side of the building, but most of them are actually in a full line formation just at the end of it, just standing there. Not too sure what they're doing, maybe hiding, or maybe going to play a skirmisher tactic, but at the moment it looks like they're hiding.
Yeah, well, the 3rd ROF played it very well, and the 3rd ROF do play very well around the buildings. They were able to suck the crew of the Flying Moonfish in, and then as they get sucked in, they are able to pop out. They were hiding behind like 3 separate buildings, and just popped out behind every other corner when they were reloaded, took off a shot, maybe killed the guy, maybe injured someone, then popped back kind of thing. And that was very, very good tactics. Actually, I think that might have been against a 5th Shock Infantry. I don't know why I keep saying the crew of the Flying Moonfish. It could have been either. I can't really remember. It's been so long since I've casted one, but the crew of the Flying Moonfish have split off into 2 groups right now. One is charging around the right-hand side, the other is charging around the left, and they might be able to get off some very, very good flank shots on the Legion Del Mar at the moment.
Indeed, that's their signature move, it seems, splitting up 2 squads, and they do it so well, most definitely. I think the Legion Del Mar crew really needs to, I guess, find a good place of cover and really just do really nice volleys, because that's the only way they can win. They can never win in a melee battle, but nice volley there, takes out 2 for the Legionnaire, but no, CotFM returns the favour, also taking out 2 there. So looks like they're going to go to a melee. I see them all scattered here, so I guess this time around I'll let you lead all the way to the end for the melee battle. Here it comes.
Why, thank you very much, and there's some scattered shots just there quickly. Legion Del Mar, Cake gets a very nice kill on Goatee, another kill there, so that means they're 2 up just before they come in. Somebody kills a teammate, that's not the best thing. It's 8-9 right now. If they didn't kill their own teammate, they would have had a massive advantage, and look at that red roll through the screen. Crew of the Flying Moonfish just cutting up the Del Mar with ease with their bayonets. It's 2-7 right now. I think their leader, Osama, is still over there. There's also still a lone soldier who is known as Reddy. He has just been stabbed in the face by Black Bart, and he takes off to the buildings, I guess, at the moment. Osama, I don't think he's going to be able to fight them all. I think he's trying to maybe isolate 2 of the crew of the Flying Moonfish. You can say crying fool of the Moonfish. Just say that would have been an even bigger jumble of voice, but there you go. Gets stabbed straight in the back. So very nice kill by Dude Manbeard on Osama. 1-0 on this farm village. Are we going with farm village, Strat?
I think it was called Farm. Was it Farm Village or Farm? Yeah, Farm Village.
French Farm, Farm Village, French Farm Village.
French Farm, that's what it is.
That's,
French Farm.
There we go. I was thinking farmland for a little bit. I've got to find my crew of the Flying Moonfish. There we go. Welcome to round 2, and let's get started, Strat.
No worries. Just got to mention, last game we saw Musketball Iggy take out 4 guys in a row. That was pretty damn good effort. And I also noticed Osama in every single melee battle, the last 3 battles, he's the last one alive. Wonder what that states. Maybe he's very good at blocking.
Or maybe he's just kind of just hanging out the back and maybe wants a reward when the Legion Del Mar eventually win versing the crew of the Flying Moonfish in melee. But they did win the first round, we have to remember. They did get up in that all-important opening battle on... I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name because I do not know the name of that map. But let's just call it Fogma. It was very foggy and hilly, so just the foggy and hilly one that was the first map. But whereabouts are those pesky Legion Del Mar? I think I can see them behind some bushes at the moment.
Oh, they're just camping the spawn. They just left the spawn, so they're taking a while to actually leave, maybe disorganizing themselves where they're going to go, having a bit of a banter and argument what's the best strategy, but they're now moving towards the wheat area here, directly from their spawn area. Ooh, but I see the CotFM crew waiting for them behind a nice little log there. But no, they seem to be moving around as well. So are they actually lining up for a shot there? I can't see between that wheat.
They were lying for a shot behind the logs. They did have a nice little bit of cover. It probably those logs probably covered 2/3 of their whole regiment line, so that was very, very good. But at the moment, it looks like they're going to try and take some long shots through the little windmill kind of work area. No, they've taken off again, so I think that the Legion Del Mar was actually flanking the crew of the Flying Moonfish quite effectively there. And lucky the crew of the Flying Moonfish moved off, or they would have had some shots flying at their backs, which is what nobody wants in any type of warfare. It's probably not what you want. You do not want bullets, arrows, or swords, or anything flying at your back while you are looking in the other direction, because that is just probably plain not good for your survivability in that battle. But I can see the Legion Del Mar moving off into the field. Any particular direction they're heading in? Any particular goal?
Not that I can see. It looks like they're playing cat and mouse here, just circling around the table like you do as when you're younger, versus your big brother or something like that. They're just running around in circles. I don't know why. What they're doing, it's a test of patience, I guess, at the start of the game for Mountain Blade. This is my noob knowledge of the game, basically. They're just running around in circles, trying to test each other, who's going to charge first or who's going to make a mistake. But they're just circling here, from my knowledge.
Yes, they are. It's very much like playing notes in Men of War. If you make a mistake, he's definitely going to hurt you for it. I guess playing anyone in Men of War, I guess, will make you hurt for it. But that is definitely what Notes is known for, forcing you into a mistake and then capitalising on that. Bit of capital punishment there from Notes, and he gets a little bit of a shout out as well. Who's actually known as Enzo in the LCC, but I shall call him Notes because I know him as Notes. Everybody knows him as Notes, and his name is Notes. End of story. But I can see the Legion Del Mar moving over in the little backfields there, trying to flank the crew of the Flying Moonfish out. But the crew of the Flying Moonfish have set up, and it looks like they're going to take off some volleys.
Looks like they've got good cover too, because I can hardly see their uniforms from where the Legion DM crew are. But the Legion DM crew are ready to shoot off a volley, but they have no cover whatsoever. And a nice headshot. Wow, CotFM did well there. Did they have any cover over there?
No, they didn't have any cover. They had a bit of a hill cover where they were, but then they kind of just moved out into the open field, and I guess they were very lucky as the Legion Del Mar shot first, only got one headshot, and I saw 3 crew of the Flying Moonfish soldiers get kills in that first volley that they took, so that was very, very well played there by the crew of the Flying Moonfish.
I feel bad now for the Legion DM crew. Every time they lose at the very start, I just feel the chances are absolutely nil, because they really need to get up for the melee battle upcoming very soon. And right now, I've got FM just charge. I think they can just easily wipe the floor with Legion DM.
They probably could, but it looks like both regiments are heading in the same direction right now. I think both of them are running at the same point, but I guess they've kind of stopped, and both are going to line up, and we're going to see the second volley engagement.
Ooh, one shot there, so not evens up, one down now, so they're not too badly down, but they're coming into the wheat area possibly just to reload under the cover of the wheat, and looks like they can't actually duck. Can they actually duck in this part of the rules?
No, Z is to duck, and you are not allowed to duck if you are not a skirmisher. You are not allowed to crouch. Actually, the correct term is, I'm pretty sure, you're not allowed to crouch unless you are a skirmisher, or unless you are told by an admin, and usually that means unless you're a skirmisher. I don't think any admin ever tells anyone to crouch. You're not even allowed to crouch in a bush for cover, I know, because I got actually killed once for crouching in a bush. So there you go. The admins are very, very strict on their crouching rules, and I can see the Legion Del Mar behind the houses. I actually can't really see them too well. Crew of the Flying Moonfish are splitting off into 2 groups on either side. How does the Legion Del Mar look right now?
They look very tricky, and they're actually facing their bayonets to the ground, so the hats are actually tilted, so you can't see their black hats popping up. Can you actually see their black hats? But there's one guy putting his bayonet up in the ceiling. What the hell?
Well, I was above the Legion Del Mar, as you said that, so obviously I see a team kill just happen there. I don't really know what happened there with the Legion Del Mar. The commander died. Well, there you go. That's probably. I think that person will be kicked out of the regiment quick, smart, or unless the regiment leader did the team killing.
I don't know what happened there. Definitely a mutiny happening here. Maybe not happy with the orders. I'm not sure, but it looks like the CotFM crew are sneaking behind the wheat, and they haven't even noticed.
No, they haven't noticed at all. I guess the disadvantage of looking at the ground and not showing your hat, I guess, is that you can't see anybody running at you. But the Legion Del Mar get 1 kill, 2 kills, and the CotFM line up beautiful shots there from Aussie Gold, Dragon Sword, and Ekitsu, I guess. But the CotFM are just going to dominate in this melee battle, and I will take us all the way to the end, Mr. Strat. And there's just really a lot of red names popping up right now. The Legion Del Mar were able to get 1, 2 melee kills. That guy just gets triple teamed. A bit of poo scuba going over on there in the corner. And there you go. He gets bit of a team kill as well. So very, very well played there by the crew of the Flying Moonfish. Ended up with 5. Well played indeed.
Well played, so it's 2-0 down, so I think this is the next map, or is it finished? I guess the CotFM have won, so that's official there. Captain Conroy, so well done to CotFM. It looks like they go to the finals here with the Legion DM. Unfortunately, they're only being able to win one round, but showing that they're very good at team killing.
Yes, they are. They are definitely showing that they are. Oh, there we go. Play remaining round and next map. So we're still going to play this round. It's always 3 rounds a map, because I'm pretty sure if you win the 3 rounds on the one map, you get a bonus point. I think people are asking for a reset, as the Legion Del Mar have accidentally killed a lot of their own teammates. But I think this. Oh, there we go. A bit of a reset. So people are going to get a reset, so we can start all over again. That is just brilliant for the recording. Absolutely flipping brilliant.
Looks like it's not live yet, as there's extra man on Legion DM's crew as well. Who's that? Actually, what's going on here? Has Osama left? Osama's actually not there anymore, so they've changed leaders, it seems. It seems like Techno Man is in the uniform. Tribune Techno is in the uniform of the commander.
Well, there you go. Server crash has affected our play. Oh, sorry, I was just reading the chat to see if there's any special admin message. But no, I think they're going to play this, and then they're going to play the next map as well. So it looks like we're in for another 4 rounds of absolute beautiful goodness. And hopefully these are a little bit more aggressive rounds than the defensive and skirmish tactics that we've seen at the moment. Whereabouts are that Legion Del Mar heading?
Oh, they're heading to the left side of their spawn once again, just passing the wheat field over here, and I think they are walking along the hedgerows here, just to along the decline of the hill, so just below the hill, so their heads don't get popped out. Where are the CotFM crew at this stage?
The CotFM crew has pretty much ran directly at the Legion Del Mar spawn, and then have kind of flanked around a little bit out of the wheat fields, and they've got some good shots. They've got a good look at the Legion Del Mar's behind right here. I think they could probably line up and maybe take some shots off, but I think the Legion Del Mar do have... Yes, they are behind a little bit of a hill at the moment, so I think they have a good amount of cover. But hey, lines are coming very, very close early on. This is going to be very interesting. First volley about to be taken.
Looks like a 50-50 play. It's like a Sherman versus a P3, being the CotFM crew, being the Sherman, I guess the bigger tank. But wow, what a big hit here, Legion DM crew. Ooh, it's actually even. 3 apiece so far here, but a charge coming out now. Oh, another team kill there. Oh, what's going on?
They've got oh god, they've got more kills. It's 8-7. They would have been 9-7. They get another kill there, but the crew of the Flying Moonfish are going to try and clean up. It's 6 versus 7. They still have the advantage, but absolutely no. There is just red on my screen everywhere. It is 1 man left. Is it Techno? Maybe the leader just always gets to live last. No, it was Lookout Timbers. Unlucky, he gets killed by... Oh no, sorry, Timbers gets the kill, and we shall catch you for the 3rd map. G'day everybody, and welcome to the 3rd map, not the 3rd round, the first round of the 3rd map. It is. I'm still here with Strat. We're still dual casting. It's 12 versus 12. I think the interest from both regiments has maybe died out a little bit with both regiments losing about 4 or 5 players through the course of the night. There has been many server crashes, as those playing would know, and I'm tipping the rest of the LCC would know that there has been a lot of server crashes as well. But no, Strat is over there. Whereabouts are the Legion Del Mar? I can actually see them now. It's a very nice open map, and I'm sure you can see the crew of the Flying Moonfish.
Indeed, looks like it's going to be a nice line shootout right now. They're lining up for a nice shot here. So I think this actual map doesn't actually matter, because the CotFM crew have already won, but I think there's some sort of bonus point thing going. But Legion Mega Knight has taken out Cuthbeard, and they're 1 player down, but I think they're pretty much not carrying much anymore, CotFM. They're just charging in there because they know they're already won. But volleys are plenty here. They look like they're 3 men down, so they may be able to do a Kingdom Elite.
They might be able to out-melee them. This would be very, very good for the Legion Del Mar. The crew of the Flying Moonfish have got a nice bit of kills there. Very well played, Seaman Blackbart. Probably not the most politically correct first part of the name, but Blackbart or Blackbird definitely got a kill or 2 there. They killed another teammate. Why do they keep killing each other?
They're definitely known for their team killing. We've seen probably about 8 team... No, 8, that's a bit of an exaggeration. About 6 team kills this game, and some of them look like they're deliberate, in fact. But it's a 2-on-1 here on... who's this guy? Wolfgang taking out Blackbart by himself here. Seaman Blackbart. Oh, nice.
Well played.
Even in a duel battle there. As we see the other guy getting dueled, but looks like the Seaman guy is going to help out the. Oh no, it's 1 versus 3, and Luther looks like he's going to lose his life to 3 awesome Malias. And he's actually holding his own. Oh no, slice. Poo scuba styles indeed, and we should definitely introduce the term poo scuba to the Mounted Lake community. Mr. Hansy.
I think we should. We should definitely get poo scuba as a common term for all the people in the LCC, as it is in the Anzac community as well. I'm pretty sure that in the actual season, if I might just talk for a little bit here, this round would have mattered, as in the Crew of the Flying Moonfish would have been going for points, but as it's finals, I kind of forgot it was finals just there for a quick little second. They've already won the event 2-1, I guess. The Legion Del Mar can only come back and win 1 map. They've already won the game pretty much 2-1 in their favour, because they've already won the 2 maps, so the Crew of the Flying Moonfish are probably just going to be mucking around, and I guess the Legion Del Mar will be as well, unless they want a little bit of pride and take it a little bit seriously, but I suppose it doesn't really matter, as they've been team killing each other all night, so I guess they're not taking it too seriously if that stuff's been happening. Here we go, there's going to be some nice volleys for us.
Indeed, and Manbeer takes out Techno here. Legion DM is down. Oh, is it another team? No, it's not a team kill there. But they're really out. 4 men down and 1 man down to CotFM here. So they're not going to look good in the lead. I don't think they really care right now. There's actually, the whole team has been shot, and these guys should pretty much just run away with their lives.
They should definitely turn and run for the hills right now. Plan C and run for the hills. But yeah, I think that this is just going to be like a swamp of Crew of the Flying Moonfish stabs into the backs of the Legion Del Mar soldiers. They get one there, but then Mr. Blackbart, Mr. Seaman Blackbart, gets a very nice kill. Peanut also gets a kill, and I think the Crew of the Flying Moonfish are just going to finish off this last little soldier who's running around. He gets stabbed in the face. Unlucky there, Mr. Luther. Let's get ready for round 3 of the final map, and the last map of, or the last round, the last little scrim, I guess you could call it, the last little skirmish of this regiment versus regiment battle, if I can find the Crew of the Flying Moonfish. There we go. Take it away, Strat.
Indeed, so here, I guess the final one. Not sure if anyone's taking it seriously. There's actually one guy, Ransky here, dressed in a bow tie and a top hat, and in, I guess, the stripy prisoner pants there, and he's topless. So doesn't look like they're taking it seriously at all, and it looks like they're going for a full-on charge here, as that's plain suicide versus CotFM.
It is definitely plain suicide, but it's YOLO charge for a reason. It's like Carpe Diem charge at the moment, as Crew of the Flying Moonfish are just going to cut up the Legion Del Mar. Very, very unfortunate, but it's just going to happen. Hey, at least the Mr. Wielding Axe Pirate Man is doing kind of well.
Is that even legal to have that kind of uniform?
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Oh right, okay, I think no one really cares. Anyway, so that's a GG. CotFM 1, 2-1, 3-0, 3-0. Well done to CotFM, progressing to the semi-finals.
Yes, indeed, and we shall catch you all next time. Thank you very much for dual casting with me, Strat, and yes, Crew of the Flying Moonfish continue. So thank you very much, Strat, once again, and I hope that we can dual cast in the future.
Pleasure. GG's.
GG's.